Good morning. Good morning. So I have been up for most of the night since 4 a.m. And for the past couple of mornings and couple of days, sleep has been very not often and not full. I've been in meditation a lot, and there's a lot of people in our community that are reaching out saying that they have insomnia or that they are so tired they can't even function. And I wanted to give everybody an idea of why, and also give everybody kind of a reality check of some of the energy that's going on right now and how you can be part of the solution as opposed to the problem, because I'm seeing a lot of people in the spiritual community and people really that want to help and that want to be a part of assisting and making change, sort of forgetting some of the most important principles of that. And if I have learned anything throughout my decades of really focusing on growing spiritually and helping others do so as well, there is one specific frequency that you want to try and project to people that you want to help. I'm seeing a lot of people out there saying, pray for this person, pray for this situation, pray to, help these people. And you have to understand, when you're coming from a place of fear or coming from a place of sadness and projecting that towards someone, you're actually projecting a frequency that is very low and is not going to help them in what they're trying to achieve. So in watching everything that's going on in the world of these major world affairs and this major conflict that we're seeing, instead of people saying, I am going to send such positive light and energy to the people who are really struggling, to help them find their own balance and to help them find their strength from inside. I'm seeing a lot of people going, oh my goodness, this is such a terrible thing for this person, and I feel bad for them. You have to understand that when you project the feeling of feeling bad, you're projecting a lower vibration. So you're essentially weakening the person or the thing or the situation you're trying to help. And I'm seeing so many people in the community, the spiritual community, really focusing all of their attention on how they can make someone else better by feeling bad for them. And that's not how it works. So from the words of some of the most incredible teachers of our time, and hold on, I've got a big truck going my way right now. So from the words of some of the most incredible spiritual leaders of our time, from Dr. Joe Dispenza to even what Louise Hay would teach us about what we tell our body when we want to heal, and Bruce Lipton, and some of the most incredible voices of the ancients. Even if you want to go back to a theological perspective, even Christ or those who were major healers, they didn't go into a situation with someone who was suffering or struggling and try to get on their level. They held the truth of what they knew they could be and allowed that person to gain access to it. So I really want to challenge all of us in the spiritual community to stop praying and hoping, because in the words of Joe Dispenza, those things are for beggars. You don't pray and hope to make something better. You actually know it's better, and you feel it in your heart, and you gain the strength and the power to have the awareness that you can do anything. So I prefer right now, in all that's happening, if those in our spiritual community would remember our understanding of frequency and roots and really become part of the answer here. And instead of praying and hoping, I want you to know and I want you to be. So stand up and do what you've been training for. Stop defaulting back to the fear and the negative. Hi, Anil. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, sending you lots and lots of light. But that's going to be what's pivotal right now, because what we're seeing going on a global scale and what we're seeing go on in the collective is not just a fight between or a struggle between two separate people. It's a struggle from within us. It's a struggle from how much we're going to let the forceful, negative parts of ourselves take over the peaceful, loving, free parts of ourselves. So we're doing this on so many levels, from the macro level all the way up to the micro level. So we are really working in so many different arenas from a spiritual basis that I don't think people understand the real gravity of this. It's huge. This is probably one of the most profound periods I have seen in any of my spiritual history, which has stemmed for over 25 years now. So this is a really important part. It's what we've all been working for. So I urge all of you, stop praying, stop hoping. That's garbage. Start loving, start being, start knowing, start holding your own and understanding your power rather than thinking you're an innocent bystander. You're not. Your frequency is what will change this. Our frequency will change this. So I hope that helps all of you, and I'm sorry if I, upset anybody, but I'm not going to dance around the topic anymore. This is way too big. So if this message doesn't work for you, then I guess it's just not something that's within your frequency field. But if it does, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being part of the solution. Thank you so much for being part of the community and the frequency of those that are trying to help. And please share this, because the more people who understand that we have a lot more power than what we're giving out right now, and the more people that remember that, the more we get to really make a change. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful new moon as we manifest this new beginning. Start it off right. You're bigger than you could possibly imagine. And I'm going to remind you of that constantly. All right. Goodbye, Anil. Thank you so much for popping on, and thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy this beautiful day.